that damn Carole Baskins, from Joe Exotic. Damn Carole Baskins has some big news about her big cat sanctuary in Florida. It's closing.
And that's the one she stole from Joe Exotic, right?
That's what she
took over.
Took over. Yeah. Tiger King star Carole Baskin closing her big cat rescue sanctuary in Florida. Her husband, Howard, I don't think she says it that way. That's how I do. Said that the cat, Howard, they're going to be transferred to a place called Turpentine Creek Wildlife. It's in Arkansas. Proceeds from the sale in Florida will then be donated to the cats going to Arkansas, as well as saving species saving projects in the wild. Baskins said that she and Howard's goal was to put themselves out of business, because then that meant that they were saving the cats and that the cats would be in good hands and they would no longer have a business to run.
Mm-hmm. I see.
I guess,
This is a nice way of saying they don't want to do it anymore.
They don't want to do it anymore. Why can't you just say I'm retired?
I'm retired.
Yeah. And we're going to make sure that the cats are being taken care of.
We're going to euthanize all the animals.
No.
Dope rugs.
Sorry, Carole Baskins had a competing sanctuary, remember?
Yeah, that was the big cat. And then, but didn't she try to close down?
I think she tried to either buy or close down the one. But wasn't he in Oklahoma, or he was somewhere else? Because remember that shady guy from Vegas took it over and renamed it. Jeff Lowe. But I think that's now out of business, too.
That one closed a couple years ago, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Carole Baskin...
I think there's something she tried to put it out of business or try to buy it.
Something.
So she never owned his. I got confused
she was
with
in
Jeff
Florida.
Lowe.
Yeah, she's in Florida. And then, in a weird tie, because of Joe Exotic, we spoke with the guy from Myrtle Beach.
Yes. Yeah. Big Cat Rescue.
Is his still?
Or not Big Cat Rescue.
That's
it's oh shoot! I just saw
He
it.
interviewed him.
His name's Doc Antle.
Doc
Antle.
Mm-hmm.
Something Safari. Myrtle Beach Safari.
Tiger Safari.
Maybe. I think that sounds familiar.
Myrtle Beach Safari.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that still in operation?
I don't know, because he was facing a lot of different things.
Yeah, there were a lot of things, and he was also, when we interviewed him, Joe Exotic was, hot. So hot,
right?
And he was on our show. We have the interview. We should replay that sometime.
Yeah.
But he was talking about how he was dismantling a lot of the things that the show was basically portraying, saying that all of the hot girls who were walking around and scantily clad around he was like, those are my nieces. Right, it's a family-run business. Things you would never know if you hadn't spoken. Now we were taking him at his word.
Which sure,
we couldn't verify it, but it did kind of make sense that it was. He's like, I rely on my family to help me run this place, and
how like they were approached by Netflix. This is what it's going to be about, and then it wasn't about that. Same with Carole Baskin. It's like it's going to be all about the animals, but it's more about Joe Exotic hated Carole Baskin.
Yes.
That was the whole thing.
Yes, and now Joe Exotic is behind bars and is running for president. And that is not false.
Which possibly you could have too. Good. Not to get
bars.
political. I'm just saying you could have two.
The day we'll have a full update on that one.
Yes.
Full update on that one.
Yeah, tomorrow. Matt, can you find the Doc Antle thing?
Oh, I'm sure it's somewhere.
It might have been erased.
Was it?
Well,
it shouldn't have been erased. Well, when we switched over systems, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I put in Doc Antle and it didn't come up. So
the Safari's still open, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., but by a reservation only. It's still there, over 50 acres. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
No, I looked at it. I was going to go one time. It was a bit pricey. And that was before this even came out. I was like,
Yeah.
But, instead of, going to Africa, it's kind of a...
Why go to Africa?
Well, you go to Myrtle Beach.
When you in their natural habitat.
Right.
Yeah.
Just wear your Crocs.
That's their slogan.
You look at women with, thigh tattoos. Perfect.
I've heard that the tigers love the hot temperatures and the hot sand and the ocean.
Of course. They love the ocean. Everyone knows tigers love the ocean.
Salty ocean air.
Myrtle Beach.
Why
go to Africa?
Yeah. That should be their tourism thing.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Myrtle Beach.
You're welcome. We love it. We love Myrtle Beach. It's just...
it just sounds ridiculous.
Yes. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can find the interview. If we can, maybe we can play it. If we cannot, we'll try to figure it out and post it.
I have found them, but they're not in the system, so I'm going to have to get them into the system first.
What do you think, Katie? Can we
could do
upload
it,
and then play the interview after this?
I always thought it was a really interesting thing.
He was very good.
Because it's behind the scenes.
Yes.
And if you have, I feel like I don't know anybody who hasn't watched Tiger King, but if you've seen it and then you get to hear the behind the scenes, it's even cooler.
He was a good interview, too.
Yeah.
Like, some people are not good at it, but he was a very good interviewee, I guess.
So, if we can get it into the new system, we should definitely play it.
All right, so continue now, but in a few minutes we'll play that because Matt's a great producer, so I know he'll be ready.
Great.
I'll be ready.
All right.
In the meantime, we do have some audio of Cardi B that does definitely need a warning.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have that on?
Warning, warning, warning. If you have young kids in the car, turn down your radio. Warning, repeat, warning. Adult content ahead in 3, 2, 1.
Cardi B says, if you're one of those people that gloats about doing the do several times a day, she said, knock it off because it's not a flex.
Now, let me tell you something. I understand that you have sex like 3 times a day. Not every day, though, but like 3 times a day. Because, sometimes you wake up in the morning and you're a little horny, so you might have a little sex.
True.
Then, like the lust continues, so you might have a quickie in the afternoon. And then, like, at night, like, you in the bed, y'all both bored, and you have sex again. So that's like, at least 3 times a day. But that's not every day. Like, it's either... If your man want to have sex with you 4 or 5 times a day, like y'all be talking about, like, oh, I have sex with my man 4 or 5 times a day, like, and we do that every single day, like, it's like, girl, your man's is on perks. Your man's is on perks, or your man is trying to convince himself that he likes.
Oh, interesting.
Your man is trying to love your because ain't no fucking way. That is not a flex. Go stitch your up.
Oy.
You go stitch your
Okay, that's good. We're good.
She is what I would say a classy lady.
Yes.
Yes, I got really stressed out about the audio.
She's funny to listen to.
Yeah.
I think
We love Cardi B, that's why.
I think it's factual. Yeah.
No, I don't think so at all. That doesn't make any sense. Your man has sex with you 4 or 5 times a day. He's trying to convince himself that he likes doing it.
Okay, well, I don't know about
that.
that.
Makes no sense at
That
all.
doesn't
I don't know anybody who's doing it consistently 4 or 5 times a day.
Well,
I do not.
That, or even a week for the most part.
You're just a liar.
You're a liar.
Is what it is.
I don't think you're trying to convince yourself of anything. I think you just like having sex.
Yep. If you're actually really doing it 4 or 5 times a day in a relationship years down the road.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Right. And you don't have a job. There's just no way.
There's no way. Where do you find the time?
No, it doesn't happen.